In this video, we're going to learn about the commutative property of multiplication. Solve the following problems and write the corresponding equation you solved. Then compare and contrast the problems in each set as indicated. So let's look at the first example. We're going to highlight our givens and our goal. Penny made 3 batches of cookies with 6 cookies per batch. That's what we're given, and our goal is to find how many cookies did she make in total. So I'm going to represent this with chips, where each chip is going to represent a cookie. So we have 3 batches with 6 cookies. So here's one batch. Here's the second batch. And here's the third batch. So this will be 3 groups of 6. And our corresponding equation would be 3 times 6 equals, and this would be a total of 6 plus 6 plus 6, or 18 cookies. Let's look at the next one. Amy made 6 batches of cupcakes with 3 cupcakes per batch. How many cupcakes did she make in total? Well, this is similar to the last one. It's cupcakes instead of cookies, but notice the number of batches is different and the number of cupcakes is different. It's kind of like these are reversed. So let's represent this. So we need 6 batches with 3 cupcakes per batch. So there's the first batch, the second batch, the third batch, the fourth, the fifth, and the 6th batch. So we have 6 groups of 3. So we'd write that as an equation as 6 times 3 equals 18. So notice each pair of these would match up to one batch up here, and these are equivalent amounts. Okay? So 3 times 6 is equal to or equivalent to 6 times 3. Reversing the order in multiplication didn't change our final outcome. Let's look at the next problems. 2 people are sharing 4 pizzas, and we want to know how much pizza does each person get. So let's draw 4 pizzas. So these will be our 4 pizzas. And we want to share these 4 pizzas equally among 2 people. So I want to partition this into 2 equal groups. I'm going to use a red pen. Okay. So here are the 2 groups. This is for the first person. This is for the second person. So each person gets 2 pizzas. So we could write this as 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So each person gets 2 pizzas. Let's look at the next one. 4 people are sharing 2 pizzas, and we want to know how much each person gets. So again, the numbers are the same. It's pizzas they're sharing, but notice now there's half the amount of pizzas and double the people. So these shouldn't be equivalent. You can probably see that you're going to get less pizza in this scenario if you're a person than this one. So I'm going to draw a picture. Now we have 2 pizzas, and if I want to share them among 4 people, I would have to cut each pizza in half, and see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So each person would get half a pizza. So we haven't officially talked about fractions yet, but I think you can see this from the picture. So if we took 2 pizzas, shared them between 4 people, each person would get 1/2 of a pizza. So notice reversing the order of division gives us different answers. The results are not equal. So it's okay to reverse the order in a multiplication problem. You won't affect the answer or outcome, but it is not the same in a division problem. So they are similar because the numbers used are the same. And we'll just say they're different because with division, we get different answers depending on the order. Okay, so let's just look at our definitions of this. Filling in the blanks, when you multiply two numbers and reverse the order, the products are equal. When you divide two numbers and reverse the order, the quotients are, for now we're just going to put not equal. They were not the same. And there's actually a nice relationship there that we'll learn about later. So this is the commutative property of multiplication. Reversing the order of the factors in a multiplication problem doesn't change the product. In particular, we saw that 3 times 6 equals 6 times 3. But this didn't, so multiplication is commutative. Division is not commutative. We saw that 2 divided by 4 does not equal 4 divided by 2. So we're going to need to be careful. We can use the commutative property for multiplication problems, but for division problems, if we reverse the order, it will change our answer.